All right, looks like we're going to get into the next winner's semifinal set here. We've got ODP Azer versus Apathy.
I think
they
this
have
could go
struck
either
to
way.
Battlefield.
And here we go.
Here we go.
I think we're gonna,
classic. They drop from the platform and pull out their bombs.
we are going to see some explosives this match.
Oh yeah, this set's going to be pretty explosive.
We got nice pressure opening up.
Now earlier when I was commentating with Wonder, we established that the 4 Sid tag is actually an homage to the antagonist of Toy Story 1.
God, Toy Story. Toy Story is like, you go there and you just leave sad.
Oh no. Okay, Apathy got a great down tilt meteor and ended Azer's stock really early.
I don't know. I still think this could go either way. I think they're both playing pretty good today.
Oh sure, it's still quite close. Gets back to the stage with the air glide toss upwards.
We got some extensive pressure.
Oh, he's going for another butter swipe.
Dude, I love the butter knife.
Dude, it's it looks like a butter knife. It really does.
This has got to be one of the least obvious matchups in the entire game, I think.
Like how to approach it?
Both of these characters are so non-linear. Like, if a character's linear, you can like break down what you should be doing and like try to figure out what your options are from there. Both of these characters can do like 4 or 5 things at any different time, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, and they're also characters that you can't just kind of like pick up and use with
Not
a
even a
general
little bit.
fundamental like understanding of Smash. You have to like. There's a lot of character-specific tags. They feel underwhelming if you haven't used them much before, but definitely potent in the right hands.
I think another interesting aspect is both these characters have like really good defensive options. So right now we're seeing a really aggressive game.
I think that kind of goes back to the fact that most characters can be played in a variety of different ways.
Oh, not quite going to get that bear.
Oh, now he's in a really bad position. Great wait for the B reverse by Apathy. One of Snake's many ways of getting down, generally struggles a lot on getting down, is to B reverse either his down B, the C4 plant, or the grenade pull.
Yeah.
So then he can just kind of like mix up his momentum and trick people. But Apathy was just waiting there.
No, Azer's pretty good about his recoveries. He's very conservative about using his down Bs into people. A lot of Snake players, what they'll do is they'll do like the self-explosion and then they'll come up to the edge. And Azer doesn't really do that because he knows a lot of the players here are experienced against it and they're ready for him and they'll kill him off of it anyway.
He usually only does the self-explosion when he can wall tech off of it.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense. I would imagine it'd be fairly difficult to do that on this stage, though.
Apathy's doing a great job of poking with up air. A lot of characters kind of struggle a little bit if Snake is just kind of up in the air and throwing down C4s. But Toon is not one of those characters. He can harass with up air quite well.
And Toon has a brick on his face.
Oh, yes. That brick is filled with C4.
Actually an obstruction of vision. Oh, we got the spam wars. Show me your B button.
That's it.
Gross.
That was a great conversion from Azer.
Apathy taking his on-camera stretch.
During the Trank reload, I guess.
These guys are both really relaxed while they're playing, too.
Yeah, Apathy's posture is pretty unconventional, I would say. Most people lean in while they play.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of tension. Oh, that auto-cancel window, though.
Another interesting quirk of Cypher is that moves that have an on-hit ability, like Zeus is down air, Wario's down air, and the pogo stick down airs of Link and Toon Link, is that you can hit it and then your move's no longer a threat to Snake.
This is really close.
Yeah, this is a nail. Oh, that's it. Oh no, it's
not.
Not
yet.
My bad. I think he got the still in the grab, so it did less damage.
Here we go. Up. Shouldn't have attacked.
I think he should have moved backward.
We got some B buttons. Deep pockets.
Mom spaghetti. Oh yeah, Snake has port 4, so during a grab release, he's the one released with no knockback.
Oh yeah?
That's how port priority works in Raw and Project M. Is if you have the higher number, so like port 4 is greater than port 1, even though, generally so when you get grab released due to like a projectile or explosion, or even another like third-party attack, anything, even in doubles, is the one with the lower port is released with no knockback, and the one with the higher port is released with knockback.
Do you ever just like sit in your room and you're like looking at a brawl disc and you're like, how did I go from this to this? Well, like I know it's been like 4, maybe going on 5 years now.
5.5.
But what the crap?
It's been tough. And I think Project M is a pretty fun game, don't you think?
I think one of my favorite things to do at a Smash Fest is when you're playing Project M for like 6 hours. And then you're like, you know what? I'm feeling weird. We've been here for 6 hours. We're out of Cheetos, whatever. And then you load up Vanilla Brawl, and it's just like unplayable. And like you're just going at it. I don't know. I think it's just like one of those perspective things.
I didn't have too much fun with Brawl, but I know a lot of people did. So I'm glad that people liked Brawl, and I'm glad that Project M exists to appeal to the crowd that didn't.
I don't know. We've definitely come a long way as like a Smash community. It's interesting to look back at, like retrospect, whatever.
Sure.
Show me your B button.
Yeah, these characters. Oh, that was a really good weight by Azer.
He was thirsty for that down air. Get him.
Oh, that'll be it.
Got him.
I'm really liking the patience from both of these players. They're not too antsy to do their option, so they're just waiting and be like, okay, so now's the time I do it. So like earlier, Azer was waiting down below the ledge. He wasn't too antsy to start his up B, even though Snake can like stop his up B to grab the ledge whenever he wants. He was like, if I do that now, I'll get hit by a Toon. So he's waited, and then his electricity got him.
I think this match kind of shows off nicely a misconception that a lot of newer players have. A lot of newer players think that it's like really good sometimes to just camp out the opponent, and at higher level play that's rarely the case because it's almost never going to happen that good players are going to just lose to a camping strategy because they've
aggression is rewarded a lot.
Yeah, I think you really have to appreciate how much aggression helps at higher level play. And these guys are playing a match that, for all honest reasons, should be pretty campy right now. But they're still like going after each other, and that's a good thing. They're supposed to be doing that.
The thing I feel like is because camping in the traditional sense is a very passive like action, where you're just kind of hanging back and throwing stuff, which isn't threatening a lot of space, and you generally are like forfeiting the ability of getting a larger conversion in order to do it safely. And so I feel that these players are like, you know what, I'm going to use my moves where I'm closer to you, to where if they hit, then I get a really big punish off. And I feel like that's how the aggression is rewarded in this matchup.
Absolutely. For anybody who's in the chat who's like trying to get better, I cannot overstate how essential it is to have a really, really good punishment game at higher levels of play. And this kind of match kind of highlights like that you should still be going after your opponent, even if like the matchup should be really defensive, like to play it like tactically correct.
I think there's actually, yeah, it actually forces you to stand up after a while.
Yeah, I think we actually had poker there for a second. Literally
called
poker.
my bluff, huh?
Do something good. Not quite.
I think that weight was interesting. I don't think that was intentional. Oh, there, got through the shield.
He's got the brick on his face again. I love that effect. It looks so derpy.
I like when it's a butterfly. Ooh, that was great. I liked how Azer wasn't like, oh, this is a situation where I can detonate my C4. He was like, I'm going to beat out his up B with my invincible back air.
He's still playing from behind, though, for sure.
Sure. This was a good stage pick from Apathy, I think. I think Toon Link's horizontal mobility helped him a lot in this matchup.
Yeah, I could see that. The thing about Snake is that like Snake has a really hard time approaching. So for Snake to play from behind is way hard on that character compared to what it would be for a normal character. He doesn't have that kind of strategic flexibility.
Azer normally gets those. He just forgot to B reverse, or I guess probably didn't forget. He just messed up the attempt to B reverse the O. Great. See, Apathy mashed out, but he didn't like keep mashing to the point where he did something immediately after he got out. Most players who are not too familiar with the Snake magic will just kind of like mash, and then like an option comes out because of it.
And we still got a close match here too.
This is definitely doable for Azer, and if you'll recall in the previous match, I believe Apathy took Azer's third stock first. And
wow.
It was similar to this and Azer came back.
We had 70 damage that fast.
We had the nail biter. 69 damage, which is a very important distinction according
the
to
Arizona
chat.
percent. Once you're at that percent, you're unbeatable. So the legend goes.
So they say. Oh, God. Oh, that would have been amazing.
All right. What's next? Kind of can't finish the job.
I think it's over, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
It's a good boomerang to Nair. Nair is a very good move that's usually not considered a kill move, but, I mean, if you get him that high, it'll kill.
180%. Breathe on him.
Sneeze on him.
And we're back to an even set.
Uh-huh. Of course, Azer's got counterpick advantage, and assuming he doesn't lose on his counterpick, he'll have it for game 5, which is a pretty significant advantage.
A lot of people talk about how the second game is the most important in a set. I think in best of 5, it's default to game 3.
Probably.
Yeah.
It determines momentum quite a bit. Oh, yeah, this is one of Azer's favorite stages.
This stage is gross. It needs to go. I don't know.
Good.
I could see both these players being really good here.
Oh, yeah, I think Toon Link's pretty good here. His recovery isn't one that's really affected by the lack of walls on the edges. Because he has the Z tether if he ever needs to position himself like that.
Toon Link is almost forced to kill without B or downer on this stage, right?
I guess. He could probably edgeguard Snake forever.
I don't know. I think Snake is actually fairly difficult to edgeguard.
Okay.
Maybe it's lack of familiarity. I don't know.
He's certainly durable.
Gotta say, it's one of the best parts about having an undeveloped game. Always something to learn.
Learning is a very good experience. Ooh. Apathy with some MLG bomb tricks.
That point-blank arrow, though. Yeah, he doesn't know how to finish him. He's going for the jank down air.
Which doesn't seem to be working on Azer. He's wise to his plan. Ooh, turns him around with the boomerang. Ooh. That was good.
And in with the forward tilt.
Yeah,
I mean, the crutch of Link gameplay.
Sometimes you've just gotta know when your move's gonna work, you know? Forward tilt is not a move that many consider to be a good kill move, but like we saw with the Nair earlier, it'll eventually kill him.
I don't think I've ever even seen Toon Link's forward tilt before.
Zach usually just forward smashes.
Zach just throws bombs on this stage. I don't even think he tries attacking. He just like bomb to bomb combo.
Of course, by Zach, we're referring to Lunchables.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should have said that.
The resident Toon Link extraordinaire here in the area. Apathy is a close second. Of course, a lot of his play is inspired and attacked by Lunchables.
Yeah, I mean, when you have inspiration right in front of you, by all means, emulate it.
Yeah, why not, right? Why reinvent the wheel?
For all you guys that like watch us all the time or whatever, playing against Lunchables as like a 15-year-old is like kind of discouraging because it's just like it's hard to understand how good he actually is at this game. At least I think so.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, slightly. He's going for those jank down airs. I don't think he's going to get them.
Yeah, me neither. Azer seems really good about knowing when to shield and when to just dodge.
Wow, he lived that.
Skyworld has reasonably high ceilings, not too high though.
All these matches are really close.
Yeah, I think that's the wonderful thing about the Arcadian, is that the kind of, you know, the big old gaps we see between players isn't really here.
He actually got the Randy down air.
Yeah, I mean, he actually punished something on that. He punished the up tilt, right?
I mean, it just took him a lot of tries to get it.
Oh, great weight for the bomb to explode. The grenade, rather.
Definitely got some good weighting going on in this match in general, although we kind of have to.
He's really pushing his advantage here. He got 83 damage just from having him on the top platform. That was great.
Yeah, I think this is a really strong stage pick for Toon Link.
That was great.
Oh, that was so good.
He had the aero glide toss to get that. I'm really liking Apathy's positional choices.
Yeah, Apathy's definitely gotten better in like the last couple months or whatever. At this point, I make it a point to just like sit down and play him and see how he's coming along because I'm always surprised.
I'm a big fan of how much the you know, the quote B team of DFW, which is no let's see here, no insults by any means, because DFW runs really deep. It has been improving lately. Azer bringing this back. He was basically at a full stock deficit, and now...
Shoutouts to that double up B to up air kill.
Oh, yeah, that was sick.
All right, we got a good position. Was he up? Oh, no, he still got it.
Here we go.
Way to lose the position and still hold it somehow. Really good not challenging that wall of bears. Sounds really vicious. Wall of bears.
Wall of bears? What if you just like go into the woods and there's just like this huge old wall of bears? He's got the bomb and the C4. Shoutouts to Game of Thrones.
All right.
Oh, I think. Oh, this is critical.
Oh.
That's it. Azer takes game 3. And that's really big because not only was that game 3, meaning he has counter pick advantage, that was also Apathy's counter pick. So it's just like, now Apathy has to win not only on his next counter pick, which he's already lost on, but also Azer's counter pick game 5, if it goes to that.
I don't know. These guys are so close. I could honestly see it still going either way.
It's more of a mental thing.
I guess that's true.
With regards to their gameplay, it's obviously been extremely close. But having that mountain to climb, he didn't have that starting game 3. He was like, all right, I'm going to win my counter pick, and then hopefully get some momentum going into the rest of the set.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely no momentum now.
Yeah, and now it's just like, this is...
But neither of these characters are particularly momentum-based.
I feel like Smash in general is momentum, and it's only augmented by characters, not necessarily like only on some characters.
That's probably a really good point. Shoutouts to DFW not have any dedicated Fox or Falco players.
We have some, like Wonder.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't get to play Wonder very often.
Don't be so rude. Come on, guys.
My bad. I don't get to play Wonder very often.
It's pretty good.
Oh, is that a kill? That is a kill. You remember like a year ago when everyone thought Toon Link was terrible?
No.
Oh, I do. Wow, that was
that was 3.0 as well.
That was a beautiful conversion.
Yeah, this is some pretty clean play from both players.
All right, is he gonna finish this food?
Up throw would probably kill at this percentage.
Yeah, you got to do something other than down throw at 140.
Well, I think one down throw into an up throw would have killed. Oh, and that'll do it.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
I love the C4 kind of like stuffed the down air, or not the C4, the Cypher. He has a lot of moves that start with C.
I want to see
C4,
another like down tilt meteor. That'd be great.
That started the first set game, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was hype.
He's going for it.
I guess they hear you.
I don't think the commentator's curse is as real as people say it is.
It's really not. It's just like kind of a convenience, and then since you only notice it when it happens, you're just going like, oh, it's everywhere.
Cognitive bias. Oh, this is a good comeback. Nope, not quite.
He's got a C4 on the ground. You might be able to trick him. Oh,
yeah, he got a lot of damage, but he didn't quite finish the job.
Well, damage is pretty significant.
That double jab.
We're pressing the green button.
Do that down there. I think in general, Lunchables is much more willing to do the up B kills.
Yeah, he's really good at ledge canceling it. So in a situation where he misses, he's like, you know what, this isn't too much of a risk because I'm just gonna ledge cancel and then fight you.
Yeah, and the opponent's not really in a position to do anything about it.
Yeah, unless like you air dodge down or something.
And Azer went from being down pretty significant amount of damage, and we're back to an even game.
That's been the story of this set.
I don't know. It's not very often where you see matches that are like actually back and forth, where it's like consider going back to even game over and over again.
Well, see, that's true, but we also haven't seen Apathy play from behind and make a comeback. We've always seen Azer do it.
Yeah. Well,
so
Azer just blew him up.
I feel like that gives him a huge advantage. Obviously, I guess that's not very profound to say.
Let's be real, none of us are saying anything profound.
I suppose so.
Approaching with those projectiles. Definitely not the worst way to go about the match.
That's how both players play. Both characters, rather. Oh, that could have been it.
Something good?
Goes for the mix-up.
That was good DI on that down throw.
Yeah, I mean, for those of you that don't know, the Toon Link's forward and down thrower is a quote DI mix-up. So if you DI correctly for one, you DI incorrectly for the other, and he gets approximately anything out of it. Of course, against this combo weight, you can just kind of up throw and do stuff.
Fantastic punishment.
Sure. Yep. Oh, that was could have been devastating for Azer. I really like that pivot. I feel like it was just timed like a few frames too late.
And he's down again. Up, get him.
Let's see it. Oh, that could have been it if you just up-beat him. Oh, that's it.
Oh, that was nice.
That was really good. And it's pretty tough to think to DI out on things like that because, of course, you're always DIing in to survive longer.
Look at Azer. He looks so upset right now. For you guys that don't know Azer's like super relaxed, really carefree, but right now he looks mad. I'm sure he's not, but it's just funny to see him that way.
He just looks stressed to me. He's thinking about...
It's that wall of bears.
He's thinking about all the bears in the woods.
It's summer. They're active.
I think this means a lot to both players.
Absolutely.
This is Game 5. This is the Arcadian. The winner gets to Winners Finals, which means automatic top 3. And they've both taken out some names to get here. I'm not sure what Apathy's bracket was, but Azer defeated Chokyo in pools and Calm Animal in bracket, which is nothing to shake a stick at.
Yeah, both of those players are pretty respectable in their own right.
Nothing to shake a stick at, indeed.
Yeah, I think Azer's playing really good today.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by his play in this set.
And we're going to a Game 5 situation.
This is hype.
They're still so relaxed.
We're all friends here. All right, Game 5, Distant Planet. Let's get out our tents and our s'mores and.
Shoutouts to environmental noises. Best track. Tilt combos.
That was great.
I really like how he tries to catch like landing with Snake's the trank darts.
Oh yeah. It can be extremely hard to do considering like. Let's say you just land empty. There's only 4 frames, so that's a very small window in which a tranquilizer would be effective. But hey, I mean, if you can figure out when that's going to be and get it, big punish.
Apathy's really going for those Randy down airs.
That's going to be it.
That was gross.
I think. Well, okay, so Azer's great at landing those, but additionally, Apathy has been dodging those left and right. That's the second one the whole set that has happened to him. And Azer's been going for it the whole time.
I remember when like Professor for Pro kind of first put Snake in the limelight, and we saw these combos that were like, this is the coolest thing, and now like it became Snake's standard.
Yeah.
So basically, the better you are at Snake, the more you look awesome anyway.
Yeah.
Most characters, when you get better at playing them, they look kind of lame. Snake and Toon Link, not so much. They just look awesome all the time.
That's kind of how a lot of things are with these like finishers that are special moves, is that they just kind of have a lot of charisma behind them. So like, you know, a detonation or like Toon Link spinning at you or Wario exploding with his down B. They're just like, oh man, I really felt that one.
My favorite finisher special is needle to needle to needle to Edgehog to salty quitting.
Spoken like a true Sheik player. Huh?
Nah, I'm usually the one that's doing the salty quitting.
Okay. So you'll needle them 4 times off stage, and then you're salty for them, and then you just quit out.
No, that's honestly the only thing. That's why I wake up in the morning. Some people have coffee. I wake up looking forward to throwing needles at people. Dude, the stanky leg is OP, Billy.
So what is the stanky leg? Is the stanky leg forward tilt?
No, stanky leg is back air.
Okay.
Where you give him like the socks.
So
she doesn't wear shoes.
Where I'm from, the stanky leg is DK's dash attack and melee.
I've heard both of those. Yeah.
It's just like this hideous looking thing that doesn't function at all.
Dude, DK's dash attack is aggro.
Dude, I think I'm looking for a trank here.
Yeah, actually, Sheik's back air is why I started to like her in Melee, because I was just like, this is so strong once you like have them, whatever. And I felt like it was pretty underappreciated, but I couldn't play Sheik at all in Melee. My Sheik is garbage.
All right, so this is super close while we've been bantering, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're bantering a lot.
We saw another attempt at a Randy up air, or down air from Apathy, and Azer had his up B ready to counter it. Ooh.
He keeps doing those point-blank arrows. I don't know what that's about.
It's pretty interesting. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to be reverse.
I think he's trying to be like clever and covering options. I don't think he realizes how dangerous it is, or it's like autopilot.
I don't know, man. I think that's going to be it. Okay, so last stock for Apathy.
Game 5, still super close.
Game 5, and it's raining, so all water moves are more powerful, and that'll do it. Got the DI mix-up.
Shoutouts to Gen 5 Polytoad, making the game more playable.
Yeah, Damp Rock. What's up?
Oh, we got a down throw.
We got it. Oh, great wait, because he knew the bomb would explode in his hand, so he was like, you know what, I'm just going to wait here instead of trying to hit you and having a weird, like, you know,
we got some fantastic out of shield games.
Both of these players, indeed, yeah.
Up, going for the mix-up, not quite there. Okay, we got a juggle.
Okay, so pretty much Apathy can't be sent significantly high again because he's got the C4 on him. That could be devastating.
Definitely lost. You definitely have to play completely different once you are stickied.
Oh my god.
No, that's not going to do it yet.
It's not going to do it, but he's in a bad position here.
Snake is so fat. Up.
He did the fake C4 detonation.
Giving him the fear of the Lord.
Goes, oh my god.
Yeah, this is so close.
Oh my god. This is, I am on the edge of my seat.
Don't jump.
Oh god.
And he forfeited it.
He wasted.
I like how it's a hit and it's still considered wasted.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have a...
Ooh, and we got a combo. Apathy winning 2 games in a row to take the set.
Apathy.
Game 5, last stock, last hit.
Azer looks sad.
Azer looks sad. We look sad.